Hello everybody, Dead Spikes here, and I wanted to make a quick little video talking about how to temper on Diablo 4. This is a new thing added in Season 4, and I think it's really awesome, and hopefully I can teach everybody how to use it. If you want to see what it looks like on an item, here I have a standard ring, and on the bottom, the fourth stat, you can see there's like a anvil symbol next to damage to close enemies. That is a tempered stat. It is added to it. If you look at the loot down here, none of them currently have it. So what this is an added stat that you can roll on any item, and it's extremely cheap to do. You have to come to the blacksmith, which is this guy. There's one in every main town. Tell if it's a main town if it has this symbol. And all you're going to do is you're going to go to him, go to tempering, and pick the item that you want to temper, and you put it in here, and it'll tell you your options. You cannot temper unique items. You can only temper standard rares and legendaries. Now, sacreds, which you get from World Tier 3, can be tempered once, and everything below sacred, so the beginning of the game up to sacred, they can be tempered once. But the cool thing, ancestral items, which come from World Tier 4, can have 2 tempers on them. So you can see I have 2 anvil things there, and you can have 2 different choices of stuff, and I believe they have to be different categories. Now, when you're going to temper something, so this bow for instance, it's going to tell you your options that you can do. Like I can't put resource on a bow. I can only put offensive or weapon style tempers. And it'll give you a list of the ones you have unlocked. Now these have qualities as well. So like you can see these are all rare quality because that's what I've unlocked. To unlock these, they look like this. They are manuals and they drop just from killing elites around the world. So you kill elites and you're going to pick one up and you can just right click it or use it, and it'll unlock the recipe for your blacksmith. I'm not sure what quality they go up to, but rare is the best I have so far. There probably is legendaries. Yeah, it does say rare or legendary item or recipe here. So when you're going to do a standard item or sacred and below, you pick the category you want. So let's say these boots, I wanted to put mobility on. And you can see all the choices. So you can see this one's magic quality. This one's rare quality. I haven't had a rare quality or higher drop of this one yet, but I had the magic one from before. Now when you choose it, so let's say I want to do this one, it's going to give me one of those options when I click temper. And it is extremely cheap to temper items. It's going to give me one of those options, and I can choose to roll mobility again, but I cannot switch to utility. So make sure you know which category you want to do before you start rolling. So let's say I wanted to go for mobility here, and I click temper item. It's going to bind it to my account, which means you can't give it to friends or anything. And it's going to do a cool little animation here, and it's going to give you one of those options. It's going to roll it. Now you see, like I told you, I'm locked to mobility now. I cannot pick utility like I could before. Now, I can pick one of these categories again if I wanted to do a different one and try for a different affix. So, like, I got movement speed per Dark Shroud here, and let's say I didn't want that. I could roll it again, and it's going to give me one of those options. And you only have a certain amount of rerolls. After you go through all your rerolls, you cannot do it again. You're stuck with whatever you get, so be careful with that. Now, on top of rerolling between these categories, it has those values it can roll in between too. So like for instance, on top, that movement speed, it can roll between 8 to 10%. And let's say it only rolled 8, you could roll it again and try to go closer to 10, but you're risking not getting that affix again because it's an equal chance every time. You can even get the same one again. Now when it comes to ancestral items, like I talked about, okay, I think I have it glitched. Hold on, let's leave it real quick. Let's go to this. There we go. Now, ancestral items, like I talked about, can have 2. And I believe it's one of each category. So let's say I want to put defensive on, and I want to do rogue recovery. Let's put that on real quick. I got this roll. Now, if I click defensive, it's going to re-roll the one I chose there. But now I can click utility and have a different one. Choose one of those categories and roll it. And now I can just keep re-rolling these two until I run out of attempts. There you go. That's pretty much it. I think that's about everything you need to know about tempering. One of the coolest new features of Season 4. I pretty much put damage on every single thing I have. Unless it can't have damage. You know, only certain slots can have certain things. But, yeah. There you guys go. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments down below. Hopefully I answered everything. Hopefully you can get the manuals. One last thing I should probably note is the seasonal person, which is down in this area, the Iron Wolves. We'll teleport there real quick. In the season pass style thing they have, I did see some later game manuals that are probably locked behind it. Let's go up to them. Yeah, like here, you can see this one. Natural motion. This one's probably locked behind leveling this up. There might be other places where they're locked behind too. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see some more helpful videos like this in the future, make sure to subscribe. Have a wonderful day. This is Bikes out.